Let's go through a couple of practice examples in this video. So let's start with the first one. Our points are going to be 4 points. So it's not going to be a triangle. It's going to be a four-sided shape. A, we have a 1 and 2 coordinates. Point B, which we have 3 and 5. Point C, which we have -2 and -4, and D, which we have also -2, but +3. So how are we going to do this? Now, each point I'll draw in a specific line. Let's start with A. So again, A, we're looking at the line that is x, and again, this is the variable x, and this is the variable y, and I'll just write it everywhere. This is the variable y, this is the x-axis, axis, and this is the y-axis. So let's start with the point A. We have this line, and it has to connect at the height of 2. And this is our first point. This is our first point A. Our second point, which I'll draw in blue, we're going right or towards the positive x to 3. So we're somewhere here. And now we have to look at our y value. And our y value is 5. So this is my point B right here. Let's go with C in green. -2 and -4. So right now we're going to the left side of the coordinate system. So the -2 is right here. And I go down, 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 down until I meet, well, the y value of -4. I make a dot and I put the letter C. And the last one is the letter D in. Let's go with blue. That's -2 as well, but a +3. So here's +3, which touches the line right here, and that is point D. And we can connect it using, in fact, I'm not going to connect the lines. I'll just keep it as points. Let's do the next example. Yeah? For example, A, I'll choose 0, 4. B, which I will go with a -4, -5. C, which I will choose 0, 0. And D, which we will go with a -5 and 1. So let's start with the 0. The A value, which I'll draw in red, has to be on the x-axis. Well, apologies, on the y-axis. Yeah, so it's in the middle of the coordinate system, and now we go 4 steps up in the y direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just visualizing the way that you can understand these points moving. So this is point A. Let's go to B. Now, for B, we have to go -4, which means 4 steps in the, well, left direction or in the negative x direction or axis. So that means that now we're going to jump 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm just really explaining it in a different way. And now we have to move downwards because of the -5 right here. We have to move downwards by 5 steps. Yeah. So we're moving 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And essentially it is the same thing as drawing dotted lines, but understanding it that it's in terms of steps. So this is B. Again, let's do C. C is very simple. 0, 0 is always the center of the coordinate system. Yeah, it's kind of the beginning. You can understand it. C. And then we have the letter D. So we have again -5. We kind of travel right here. This means that in fact, I'm going to change it to +5. So we go forward in the x direction. We go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so the dotted line is somewhere here. 5 steps towards the right. And now we have to do 1 step up. So just a simple up, and the point is right here. It's just a simple or a different way of understanding the points. Now let's do the very last one. And this time I'll do a perfect rectangle. A perfect rectangle, or let's go with a square, a perfect square with the size of 4. Yeah. So the first point is going to be 4, 4. The second point will be 4 minus 4. It's not exactly in the order doesn't really matter. Minus 4, 4, and D is minus 4, minus 4. Now let's draw these points. Let's start with A. A is here. So right now I'm just going to kind of jump the whole drawing of lines and drawing of, well, steps. I'm just going to find the number. So x equals 4 and y equals 4. And I kind of see where the line ends. And this is the cleanest way of drawing these points. Now, again, that is A, which is very understandable for a square. Let's go with B in blue. Yeah. So this also says that I'm going to be on the same vertical line, on the same horizontal line as A, but I'm going 4 steps down. So minus 4, 4, and this is point B. Now point C is minus 4 and 4. Now it's on the left side. Minus 4 and 4, which is here. This is C. And then we have D, which is, well, I guess you presumed correctly, is the last one. Now, I would like to just define a very important thing, are a thing called quadrants, which we will definitely discuss later. This is, and it's really nothing very complex. This is the first quadrant right here. This is the first. This is the second. This is the third. And this is the fourth quadrant. And we'll definitely describe it more in the upcoming videos.